Hello friends, the American President Donald Trump has now given India another big shock after tariffs. He is telling American tech companies not to hire Indians. He has given this warning to big tech companies like Google, Microsoft and Meta, companies that already have a huge number of Indian employees. So Trump is now trying to spoil the already strained India-US relationship even more. So what effect will Trump's decisions have on Indians? Not just on India, but what kind of loss will it cause to America itself? How important are Indians to America and America's growth, especially the tech leadership? Let us see everything in this today's video. Please stay with us till the very end. Big warning to US tech companies. Just a few days ago, Donald Trump issued a threatening statement against American companies that hire Indians. On July 23rd, he attended an AI summit in Washington. There, he told American tech companies like Google, Microsoft and Meta, do not hire employees from countries like India. He said, our tech companies should stop giving jobs to Indian tech workers. We should stop building factories in China. Instead, we should focus on creating jobs in our own country for our own American people, not for outsiders. He went on to accuse some companies of misusing the freedom they get in America. He said they hire employees as they wish and make profits, but for bigger investments, they go outside and set up factories outside the country. They fire employees in America but hire in countries like India. And from now on, this will not happen, Trump said. Those days ended even before I came to power. Now, by winning the AI race, we have to give new spirit to America's patriotism. Silicon Valley, the global center for high technology and innovation, should have loyalty to America, Trump ordered. He almost passed a virtual order to all American tech companies to work only for America, hire only Americans, and invest only in America, not outside. Through this, Trump indirectly warned, don't hire Indians. If you do, we will cut your tail. In a country built by immigrants, especially talented immigrants from India, and in companies built by and led by immigrants like Sundar Pichai, Satya Nadella and Shantanu Narayan, he is now trying to plant the seeds of nationalism again. Friends, it is not that people who have come from India or anywhere else in the world and settled in America don't respect American patriotism. Even if they keep love their motherland in their hearts, they definitely have gratitude, love and respect towards the country that feeds them. But here, Trump seems to be going back a century or two, restarting racial discrimination. Other than Mexico, the largest diaspora in America is Indian. According to 2022 data, there are over 2.8 million Indians and people of Indian origin in America. And yet, Trump is calling on companies not to give them jobs. And not just speeches, Trump and his administration is also moving to block Indians through various tactics. Visa restrictions against Indians. Friends, now there is talk of Dignity Act is going on, which aims to raise number of work visas for foreigners, but in reality, Trump is imposing restrictions on Indians through visas. After coming to power, Trump brought strict visa policies. Because of this, Indian skilled workers already find it very hard to get or renew an H-1B visa. And the number of rejected visa applications is huge. This is forcing many Indians to leave America and migrate to other countries. India, the engine of US tech. Friends, as I already said, one of the largest diaspora in America is Indian. India plays a major role in the global operations of American tech companies. For decades, American companies have built engineering hubs in Indian cities like Bengaluru and Hyderabad. They regularly outsource projects like software development, cloud support and data operations to Indian companies. And then they pay Indian workers accordingly. Right now, the CEOs of some of the world's top companies, American companies, Google and Microsoft, are of Indian origin. Sundar Pichai has been Google's CEO since 2015. Satya Nadella has been Microsoft CEO since 2014. Arvind Krishna is the CEO of IBM. Shantanu Narayan is the CEO of Adobe Inc. Thomas Kurian is the CEO of Google Cloud. Arvind Srinivasan, Perplexity, Indian origin, and the list goes on. 5% of US jobs go to Indians. Every year in America, about 1.5 to 3 million jobs are created. Out of these, 2% to 5% go to Indians. That means every year around 50,000 to almost 1 lakh Indians get jobs in America. Most of them have studied in America itself. They have good English communication skills and the software skills needed by tech companies there in America. So Indians fill the job shortage in America efficiently. Usually after completing their degree, they get an OPT, optional practical training status, and stay there. During that period, they get a job and they convert their student visa to an H-1B work visa and start working for an average salary of $22 to $23 per hour. The H-1B visa program is designed for exactly this purpose. It brings skilled workers from other countries into America, that too in a cost-effective manner. This visa is not given directly to the foreign workers, it is given to the company hiring them. They will allot it later. Every year, the US government issues 65,000 such visas. In addition, 20,000 visas are given to foreigners who have completed a master's degree in the US. Even now, Indians dominate this H-1B program. Because of the talent American companies need is available in India, Indians easily get these jobs. In 2024, about 74% of H-1B approvals went to Indians. That is why Trump, even before returning to power, kept repeating this point. Even when his own companies use this visa to hire foreigners, he still wants tech companies do not hire more Indians. Why is Trump taking this stand? Despite Indians contributing so much to the United States tech sector, the reason Trump says don't hire more Indians is his America First policy. MAGA, Make America Great Again movement. Trump and his supporters oppose H-1B visas. They argue that if American companies keep giving preferences to foreign talent, it will hurt the growth of American citizens, especially Native Americans. In his election campaign too, Trump said, "I will make America great again." MAGA. He has separate base of his own within Republican Party called MAGA. He said, "I will work only in the interest of Americans, Native Americans. I will act only for the benefit of my people," Trump said. Now, as per that line, he is putting pressure on American tech companies not to hire foreigners. He is mentioning Indians especially. This could mean that many Indians who studied in the United States may fail to find jobs and have to return to India if this kind of madness continues. It could also affect America's overall employment rate, and if Indian IT companies that get outsourcing contracts from United States face job cuts, their operations will be hit. Indian companies like Wipro, Infosys and TCS depend heavily on US outsourcing. Already Trump has hit India with tariffs. And now, if he cuts jobs too, it will be a big problem for Indians, and it will be a very damaging development for the relationship between India and US, which was not so good 3 decades ago. And since last 3 decades, it was built carefully by successive governments in both countries. Impact on America too. Yes, there are analyses that say Trump's "don't hire Indians" move is like shooting himself in the foot. If at all Indian hiring is reduced, American companies will have fewer skilled employees. That will affect their revenue and growth. For many companies in Silicon Valley, which is the global center of high technology and innovation, finding skilled workers will become difficult. Hiring for key positions will also become tough. And without H-1B visas, if America does not get cheap labor, talented, cost-effective labor, companies will have to pay higher salaries to employees. Also, without talented workers, innovation in companies will slow down. A study by the Brookings Institution says the same. And because of America's immigration policy, hundreds of thousands of talented people may move to Canada, Europe, or Australia. That would put American companies at risk in global competition game. Friends, what do you think on this? If you are an Indian working in America or an Indian origin person working in America, what is the reality? What's happening in this regard in America after Trump came to power? What is the reality? How Indians in America are feeling when they listen to statements like these by Trumps? Let us know your opinion on the comment section below. And if you like this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Especially subscribe. Thank you so much. Let's meet again. Keep looking for better. Namaste.